Today we're going to talk about 5 questions to ask a tax resolution firm that's called you to sell you their services if you have back tax debts. And we're going to ask 5 questions that you should ask them to make sure they're reputable and honest and trustworthy. So the first one is you want to ask them if they're licensed. A lot of times these national tax debt resolution firms hire high-pressure sales telemarketers to get you to sign a document or to give them your credit card number. But the person you're talking to is not authorized to prepare tax returns or to represent you before the IRS. Sometimes they've never even prepared a tax return in the past, and they're just telemarketers. So first thing you want to ask them is, are you licensed? Are you authorized to quote me this fee? And then the second thing you want to ask them is, what will the fee that you're quoting me include? Some tax scam companies are notorious for offering a fee and then later doing rewrites once your case is reviewed by a tax professional who's licensed. The third thing you want to ask them is, what will happen if my reduced settlement offer is rejected by the IRS? What happens next? Because oftentimes these companies will get you on a settlement debt or a debt settlement plan, and then they'll submit it to the IRS. It's rejected. Then what happens? Is your fee that you're quoting me covering the next step? Number 4, what alternatives to reduced tax debt settlement offers are you going to offer me? It's good to note that less than 1% of the time these reduced tax settlement offers are used to resolve back tax debts. So that tends to be the number one thing that's pitched by these tax companies, and it only works 1% of the time. And then the last question you want to ask them is, what happens after my case is reviewed by a tax professional? Will the quote you're giving me change? So since you're likely speaking to a salesperson, the quotes are usually rewritten, like we said before. So I hope that helps you to find an honest and trustworthy tax consultant.